Hello and welcome to Howard's Horse Handicapping. This is Howard Kravitz. We've got a great show for you today. The first thing you have to do is make sure you subscribe down below and hit that notification bell so that every time I have a video, you can take a look at it. Guys, got a nice fresh haircut. We're ready to rock and roll. We had quite a day today. This is being filmed on Thursday. I finished third in a qualifier for the Pegasus World Betting Championship. Just missed in the top two, but for a $500 entry, I did collect $6,000 today. I'm in a great mood, had a great day. Today, we're going to talk about the late pick five sequence at Gulfstream Park on Pegasus World Cup Day for Saturday, January 23rd. Now, today, I'm going to use the ABC Steve Christ method of horizontal betting for my pick five. In the description down below, I'll have two links. One describing what an ABC ticket looks like, and the second link will be directly to the Daily Racing Form ticket maker program, which allows you just to put the tickets in. You do need a Daily Racing Form account, but you can just put the ticket right in and it'll make the bet for you automatically. It's fantastic. Full disclosure, I do not work for Daily Racing Form. I have no connection to it. I just think it's a great tool to use. So make sure you look in the description down below for those two links. And finally, tomorrow, Friday, January 22nd, my first live show. We're going to go live from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. This is tomorrow, Friday, January 23rd. I'm going to preview the two big races on Saturday, the Pegasus $1 million turf race and the $3 million Pegasus World Cup Championship. So please join me 7 to 8 o'clock Central Standard Time tomorrow right here on this channel. Please join me, call your friends, let's have a nice chat, and we'll talk about the two big races on Saturday. But today, we're going to quickly go through what is a great late pick five sequence. I'm going to use the ABC method. A's, top choices, B's, next top choices, and C's, my least likely winners, but possible. This weighs the ticket, so it's the best value. It's clearly the best way to do this. Again, look at the links down below, and you'll see more detail. Race 8, first race of the pick five, the 1.5 mile turf race for fillies and mares of La Pravillon. This race is pretty wide open. It's not easy, but there is a horse that I absolutely love. And of this, as of this filming right now, I do not have morning lines for you, but they'll be coming out shortly. The horse I really like, number 7, Heavenly Curlin. Mark Casse, Tyler Gaffleone, an improving, young, lightly raced 4-year-old filly who is an absolute monster on the poly track in Woodbine this fall. This horse is improving. All she needs is a trip, and I absolutely love her. I don't think she'll be the favorite. The number 7 is my lone A in race 8. As B's, I will use 1, 5, 8. Always Shopping, Lovely Lucky, and Delta's Kingdom. Always Shopping, the one for Todd Pletcher, might be the favorite. Got a great trip last time. She'll probably get a good trip again, but I think this is a tougher race. I like Lovely Lucky. If she's ready off the layoff, she could be a factor, as well as Delta's Kingdom. Tactical Speed has a shot. As a seahorse, I would throw in the 11, Traipsing. I liked her last time. She was very disappointing. She does have speed in a race. There's not a lot of speed. You might want to upgrade the 11, but she had no excuse last time. I'm a little bit against her today, but using her defensively as a seahorse. Let's go on to the next race, race 9. This is a 7 furlongs inside information on dirt for fillies and mares, older fillies and mares. I'm going pretty thin here. My top choices as A's are the 1, Dream Marie at 5 to 1, and the 4. Those two horses I like the most. The 4 is going to get nice tactical speed, should be on the lead or right off the lead, and the 1 is going to get a nice inside trip. It's a bit of a step up in class, but she's very sharp. You want to show speed this distance at Gulfstream. So I'm just going to go 1, 4. There are a lot of horses coming out of the same race. I don't like any of them. The 2, the 3, the 5, and I believe those, and the 8 are all coming out of the same race. I thought it was a weaker race. I don't like any of them. The other horse I would use as a B is the 7 Sally's Curlin, who I've been chasing all fall, but she's been disappointing. She has a lot of back class, but she's a closer. This track does not play to closers, but I would use her as a B. Let's go on to race 10. By the way, the final tickets will also be down below in the description for you. Race 10, the W.L. McKnight. This is a 1.5-mile turf race also, but this is for males. This is a nice race. There's a horse that clearly stands out to me. If he gets the trip, he should win, and that's number 5 at 3-1, Sadler's Joy for Jose Ortiz. This horse has a ton of back class. He's a dead closer. That's the only problem with him. He could get into traffic trouble, as he does sometimes, but he's clearly the class of the field, in my opinion. If he gets the trip, he's going to win. That is my lone A. As B's, I would use 1, Doswell. Got a nice trip last time. He's improving, wants more distance. I would also use the 3, Marinique. This horse is one of my long shot plays. He's from Argentina. He ran big races in Argentina, a little bit lower class. He's not raced on turf at all in North America. All of his races have been dirt. I think this horse wants turf. This is a long shot for me, the number 3. The 3 is 30-1 morning line. Look out, bombs away, possibly. I also like the 6 in this race, Sir Sahib, very sharp form from Canada, and also the 11, Channel Cat, should improve with distance and second off the layoff. But my top choice is the 5, Sadler's Joy. If he gets the right trip, I think he's going to win. Let's go to the last race. Race 11, Pegasus. Excuse me, not the last race. This is the second to last. This is the Pegasus World Cup Turf Invitational, $1 million. I actually think this race is more interesting than the $3 million race. I think it's deeper. Let's talk about this race. I think you have to go 4 deep in this race in terms of A horses. My top choices are number 4, North Dakota, for Shug McGahee. I had this horse last time at 8-1. I think this horse is still improving. I don't know if I'm going to get that same number, but he is 10-1 morning line, so you still might get a price on North Dakota. Number 5, Colonel Liam. This horse ran an unbelievable race last time. Very lightly raced for Pletcher. This horse was wide almost every step, blew by a weaker field, but still blew by very impressively. If this horse continues to improve, there's no reason why he can't win this race. I'd also use number 11. And number 11 is Say the Word. Say the Word is a horse that beat me over the summer in a race at Saratoga in a contest I was playing in. But this horse has very sharp form. He's lost to Arklow, and he's faced some good ones. There's no reason why this horse can't win. Flavian Pratt coming in from California for the ride. I like Say the Word. And also Social Paranoia. 8-1, Todd Pletcher. That last race, ignore the buyer figure. This was a complete prep for this race. He was 5 wide in the final turn. Went by relatively easily. I think it was deceptively good. This horse can handle the distance, I believe. Outside post, little bit of a concern in this race, but there's a long run into the first turn. 12, Social Paranoia, also a big shot. My B's, I would go 7 and 8. Aquaphobia for Michael Maker, can never discount him. And 8, Another Twist of Fate. Ran well last time, did get a dream trip though. Should get a nice trip again, sitting off of the probable speed Storm the Court. But the 8's coming off a pretty quick turnaround, only a few weeks. I don't think he was pointing for this race. I would never discount Peter Miller, but I think this is a step up in class. And I'm not sure I like the quick turnaround for the 8, but I would still use him. And as C's, I would go 3, 6, 9. Storm the Court, just in case he gets loose, although I'm not a big fan. Largent, who won last time, I'd be very surprised if he wins this time, but I'm going to use him defensively just in case. And Cross Border, the 9. Those are my C horses. A wide open race. Now, let's go to the Pegasus. Race 12, $3 million on the line. And to be brutally honest with you, this is not a very deep race. This is not the best horses in the world by any measure. It's sort of disappointing for a $3 million dirt race. However, there are some nice ones in here. What do you do with Knix Go? And by the way, it is pronounced Knix or K-Knix Go. Has no association at all with the New York Knicks of the NBA. You can read the story. Owned by Korean connections. That's why it's K-Knix Go. Speed of the speed. Won the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile. Should be on the lead. Can he get the distance? I'm not 100% positive. He's a morning line favorite. He is my A. Probably the most likely winner, but I think he can be beat. I like number 7, Tax. I think Tax is improving. I think he's going to stalk right off of K-Knix Go. He's got to continue to improve, but I think he's going to be sitting off that flank or maybe a length or two off. I hope he uses his speed a little bit. I don't know if he's going to be good enough, but I think he's going to get a good spot. I think he's still improving. I don't think distance is a problem, and you want to be forwardly placed on this track. The other horse I would use is number 10, Code of Honor. I think this horse is a bit overrated. He's a closer. I'm not sure there's enough speed in this race. He is classy. He just never seems to get there that often. He did win the Travers, but other than that, I'm just not blown away by his performances. He would be a B. I really don't have anything clever to say, folks, in the last race of Pegasus World Cup. I think it's pretty straightforward. If you want to use others, go ahead and do that. So below, there's an ABC ticket, which I have that costs $132. If that's too much for you, get some friends together. You can share in the ticket, and you can use the DRF ticket maker and bet that ticket straight out. If you don't want to use the ABC ticket maker method, you can play a Caveman ticket. I would have one for $48. It'll also be below. It would be 1578 with 1-4, with 5, with 4, 5, 11, 12, with 4, 7, 10. That'd be a $48 Caveman ticket. Folks, I don't have fancy graphics right now. We're going to be working on all that. But what I do have for you is winners. Hope you won today. Hope you won on Friday. And again, Friday, 7 to 8 Central Time on this channel, live. I'm going to go in a lot more detail about the $1 million turf race and the $3 million Pegasus World Cup. Please tell your friends. Please join me. Good luck. Let's crush it on Saturday. Please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button below. Take care and good luck. Bye-bye.